Yo, what's up, ladies, gentlemen, and they thems, and welcome back to Dangan. Today's episode might be a little bit shorter than others just because I'm very pressed for time right now. I got work in the morning, and I still got to finish editing up the final bits of the essay. Believe me, the code rating essay video, it's getting here soon. And I'm very pressed for time because I got a lot of stuff going on recently. So, if this episode of Dangan is shorter than the others, or a lot shorter than usual, then my bad, G. So we didn't even get to the next day anyway. We just we finished the trial, and now we go to bed. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Whose voice? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Who's telling me to wake up? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Is it Kyoko?
Kyoko?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna be Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. Yeah. You remember that whole thing?
Yes, it's me.
It's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
What are you doing here? Trying to fuck?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Yeah, I'm like Kyoko. You probably got the stick out of your ass, but there's like you were so used to the stick being up your ass that it still probably feels like it's up your ass. But Kyoko, you just woke me up. Give it some time to like wake up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, why are you in my room in the first place? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Why though? If you're wondering what this is, it's Arizona Fruit Punch. Again, I love my Arizona teas. Wait, but my door, it was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? I mean, we did just get off of a trial, and believe me, last trial, it took 2 hours, and I was tired after that whole damn thing. So Big Mac, I understand if you're tired after that.
Hey.
Shit. Always, and you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What is it this time?
Correct.
Or what time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. Of course. Yes, because this is a regular thing. It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? You want to answer that, Kyoko? Why are you waking me up at this hour? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's up? What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her notes? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I wanted to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, Mukuro Ikusaba. Watch it. Watch it. Oh, the data center on the 4th floor. What? She's gonna say it eventually. I don't know when, but like, I know she's gonna say it. Mukuro Ikusaba. Sorry I'm doing that in your ear as
Goodbye.
well. I'll meet you there. The 4th floor what center? Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center. Oh, but I thought it was locked. Yo, it's time to go out and leave the area. Can I talk to my homies, or they're all asleep like regular human beings? I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Excuse me. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. She's probably inside the data center. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? Put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force... Oh, never mind. It didn't open. I tried again, but... No dice. Must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? I was trying to get some late night booty. Yeah? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that, you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
I thought it looked like you might break in at any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? Yes, precisely. No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. Hey, tell that to Kyoko for waking me up at 3 a.m. in the goddamn morning. I was happily asleep, dreaming about my girl Gio jumping my bones, and then all of a sudden Kyoko just, Makoto, wake up. Kyoko. Yes, Makoto, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Why are you acting so dazed? Oh, what's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko! Oh, no, nothing I said. I didn't say anything about you, Kyoko. Please don't put your foot up my ass. You two!
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial. Me too, Monokuma. That's why it took me almost a week to get back into Dangan.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I had no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo. Are you kidding me? Hold up. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. Can I go back to sleep now? But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
I told you she was gonna... Mukuro Ikusaba. Kyoko, what is it with Mukuro Ikusaba? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro
The
Ikusaba
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
is that...
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Oh shoot, chapter 4, all-star apologies. Oh, that... Like, you see how long these chapters go by? 7? Oh, yeah, because of, Mukuro Ikusaba. You see how long these chapters go by? They probably take like a good 5, maybe I'm exaggerating, but like a good 3 to 4 hours to like get through. Oh, nice. Finally done with chapter 4.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yes, Kyoko, kitty, we get it.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. Whoa. 3 days before we be faced with another murder. Oh, 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Ooh, 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. Huh? In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Sheesh, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think. Anyway, hey, my hero, or not my hero, My Hero Academia. No, but my boy Hiro, he knows the formula. He knows that Kuya's a little bitch. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. Sure, they creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Huh? Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. You're gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Thank God Toko's quiet. You didn't have to hear him. Listen, I don't hate Toko that much. I just hate Toko that much. Okay, I don't hate her that much, but you know, she gets annoying like that. Bitch.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult. So I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is small talk Kuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obliviously irritated Kuya, we all started our exploration. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up until now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Yeah, because this is like the 5th time we're going through this, right? Like, look at the fake ass bamboo trees. Shit. Another classroom. Is anyone gonna be in this classroom? And plus, like, there's only, well, technically 6 of us now, but you know, 7 of us, cause Kyoko and her Mukuro Ikusa. Oh, Toko. Come on, and Kuya. Listen, as much as I don't like to hear you talk, Kuya's not around, so like, does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost, just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks sad. I guess she gave up. You know what? Whatever you'll do for your master. But I do anything for my Geo, so, you know, I don't blame you. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Whoa. Whoa! Why does it say raw? Like, of course I'll do her. Whatever's on that door, I'll do that to her, but like, whoa. Oh, damn. So we got the raw door over there. I be raw dogging Geo, and then we got, whoa. What the hell is this? Or I should probably say in the left, what the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled. No. It was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. And dank.
See.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying? It's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right, I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey!
What?
Come on
My fault
now.
again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep, let me give you an itty bitty, easy squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Ooh. Oh shoot. It's tab, right? Okay. You got anything to say about this, Kuya? Kuya, what about what Monokuma just told us? It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. My boy lost in deep thought about his wife and kids. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Got a blood splatter. Somebody's on their period. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. Yeah, because in Danganronpa, the blood is usually pink colored, right? Or at least fresh blood is pink colored. This is all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. Yeah, cause he's a goddamn freak. And not the me kind of freak. Like, I'm a freak. But like, I'm a horny kind of freak. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish you could say I don't believe it. I know, you're already getting this tired, but like, I had a day. Can I leave? Oh, I could really leave just like that. And we got the raw room over there. I'm gonna leave the raw room for when me and Gio wanna, you know, do it raw, like raw dogging. Ooh, look at the pretty pink flowers. Pretty pink pussy flowers. Kyoko, you gonna go off about Mukuro Ikusaba again? What Kyoko told me yesterday, well technically last night, not yesterday, because it was 3 a.m. And that's still technically on the same day as, you know, what the heck did it mean? Mukuro Ikusaba. Exactly. I already know. You don't. Shut up, Kyoko. Kyoko, I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Oh, her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then,
we're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. Well, is there anything else we could just like explore here? Because this is a pretty ass place. Suit of Japanese armor. Bushido armor, if you will. Not Bushido, but Bushido armor. The target seemed pretty far away. Gotta say that's pretty proud of my eye strength. Whatever you just said, Big Mac. What are these lockers? What is that? A straw post used for sword practice. Okay. Is that it? I think so. Oh, even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. Is that what you considered elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Maybe. Ooh, I like that sliding door sound. Alright, do we go in this? You know what? I want to go in the raw room real quick, just because I want to hit Gio raw. Okay, I'll stop with the raw. I'll stop with the raw talk. Oh, the biolab. I'll stop with the raw talk and all that shit. Oh, it's locked anyway. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Oh, I know why it's locked. And why it has that raw graffiti in front of it. It's because me and Gio are locked in there. You know, we're getting it raw, and it's the bio room too. Like we're making new life in biology. Biology is life, right? Like bio. Yeah, bio means life. So biology is life science, right? Yeah. Me and Geo just making new life in there, going raw. All right, I'll stop. This time I'll actually stop. Ooh, look at the pretty flowers. Oh, plants and Hiro is here. I can put 2 and 2 together. I know what you're doing here.
Yo.
Yo, Mukuro. Like, look at the vast plants here. And look, they even got a little section for the banyan, man. Like, I've been growing my own little stash in my room. But look at this greenhouse. Dog, do you know how much banyan I could grow in here? Man, I could become the next Walter White. But instead of meth, banyan, the devil's lettuce. Weed. At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling, you know? Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. I mean, vegetation other than banyan, but you know, that always. yeah, Big Mac. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh.
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. I'm just gonna control the temp. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So, if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Yes.
Or do you have some kind of water? Or do you have some kind of water fetish? The only reason why that's funny to me is because if you tuned into the last stream where I was playing Hoonicam, the main fetish we went for in there was water sports. So, you know, we do get a little bit drenched up in this Monokuma. I'm gonna tell everyone! Oh, don't worry, Monokuma, everyone knows. Anyways, what's this little outhouse for? This is a chicken coop? Chicken? I like chicken. What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. Hope y'all do okay. Oh, you like chickens too, Mikoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them. You know, exactly, yes, Mikoto. Yes, Big Mac. Exactly 5 chickens in the chicken coop. 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on a par with hand squeezed all natural lemonade. It never lets me get a word in edgewise. What other plants we got? Or what other stuff in the thing we got? We got a camera, obviously. We got this big ass plant. What is this? What the hell is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to be this big. Is this thing real? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, blah. I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature, or this abomination. Ultimate botanists, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So, it's totally good for their environment.
well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, my Kuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Yeah, since it can eat people. Even though it's eco-friendly, it can still eat people. Just to be sure, I should take a look at that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pens to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Oh god. Alright. We'll go from right to left. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers and put in my room. Actually, I'm not gonna get my plant right now, but like tail end of college, I got a little plant, my little plant buddy that's sitting at the windowsill of my kitchen. It's cool. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? Certainly not me, because I hate mowing the lawn. I mean, I can do it, I just hate doing it. Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. But isn't diamond supposed to be unbreakable? Because, you know, the diamond is crazy, and you know what they say about diamonds. Diamond is unbreakable. Ha! There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to become self-sufficient? It's a pickaxe and a hoe. The bags of fertilizers, there's so many to choose from. Oh, is that it? Now that's it. Okay, I'm out. And is that all the greenhouse has to offer? Alright, I guess so. I guess I've seen what there is to see here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back up to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. What? That did not make English. Whatever. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, and before too long, the gang's all here. It would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. Hey, that's like reverse positive thinking. No, that is positive thinking. That's optimism. Yeah, that's optimism. The glass is half full, not half empty. Well, the shaker cup is half full, not half empty. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we lost, we have to do our best. Can we all stop this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Go from left to right.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to be be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Mukuro? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Another set of stairs or whatever. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
That's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out of this, no matter what it takes.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor we couldn't access. Yeah, because me and Gio were hitting it raw. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant, or
But
like Resident Evil.
We're not in a horror game though. We're in a visual novel game, stupid. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something you can't be understood. No matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. This nigga. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. Oh yeah, the smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outline of the corpses.
What the hell are you talking about?
The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like we're gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But, I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room.
A bunch of people were killed in there.
Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey, I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful.
Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless, despair, if you will. But still, how is it not one of us has heard something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Good question.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. Makoto, don't tell them about my secret Banyan stash. A stupidly large plan, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed.
I guess we could go through all three of them. Monokuma said that it was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seemed dangerous, so we have to be careful.
Serious?
Totally a man-eating plant. I'm sure it's different from the ones that live in the pipe, though.
Ha! Funny, Hiro.
Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there.
Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot.
Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know.
Of course not, because idiots never get wet.
I think you're thinking of ducks. I've started to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what's the question again?
Don't worry, you just answered it. Do we talk to Hiro again just to get it the full insight?
You know?
Okay, cool. There was a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right?
That's right, 5. 5 chickens, count them, 5.
I love chickens. Oh, sorry. I'm kind of losing my voice right now because I'm like, since this episode is going to be a little bit shorter, obviously I'm pushing it, but like, damn. My voice is like kind of like giving out already. But goddamn, Hina, that was very cute of you. Let's raise them big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken or barbecue. Decisions. Or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Raw.
I'm pretty sure that'll kill you.
You know?
Raw.
what?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words "Crazy Diamond" had been carved into the handle. I haven't seen that phrase. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Mondo! Mondo's bats! Mondo's bats! I actually remember! Crazy Diamond! Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Where? Ah, that's it, I remember. Is it... No, his bat, his jacket, well, it said it on the bat too, at least I think, but, you know, Mondo's uniform. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo.
Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all.
Huh? Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we could use it to call for help.
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we could use those to call for help.
What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. The last person is Toko, which probably isn't gonna talk at all. Hey, Kuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, cause you told her to zip it or whatever.
I forgot about that.
Jesus, man! I know you like torturing her, but come on.
Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. Okay.
Seriously, you're just gonna take it?
Shut up. I don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention.
Ooh, that's a Bowie knife.
It was this. A knife. Knife to end motherfucking lifus. Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in the classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us?
I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife lying on the
How
ground.
about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer.
Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Togo keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your
I
problem?
don't want it anyways. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? And pin the blame on me? Hell no.
Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. You're right. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I could do. I'll just keep it in my dress drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. You gonna be all right?
Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, now what do we do?
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're just gonna bust through the ceiling with that if your head gets any bigger.
So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyance. Even Makoto's the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days. But, so, what about you, Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is?
Now that you mention it, she's never told us.
Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. It's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. What kind of bullshit? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So, if you have no intention of telling us, then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
that's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Bikuya and... held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because,
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory.
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school, where only the worst things happen. You really mean that? Huh? Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her wasn't enough. Shut up!
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko. Thank you.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Hey, are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but
What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation. It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. Still can't stop anyone. What happened? What happened?
yeah, what the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
Oh, Monokuma.
What? It's you! How long have you been standing there?
I'm very, very
Now I'm really angry!
angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst. Huh? What?
Hey!
My precious! They stole it! You're
Your
precious.
teacher had such faith in you.
And this is how.
This is
Oh,
how you repay me with betrayal.
sorry, Monokuma. Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away from their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Who else other than her would be willing to be able to steal from someone from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
Oh, finally!
We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow and about Kyoko.
However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precaution tonight. Stay in your room and don't go wander around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Whoa, I am losing my voice right now. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. That's right, I need to put the knife away in my drawer. I put it away in my desk drawer. Remember that, folks. But anyways, Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Yeah, how is she gonna get in her room? Oh my god. Don't you dare, Kyoko. I mean, you know, late night booty calling on, whatever. Get some buns, Big Mac. Like, get some cheeks, Big Mac. But like, don't do me and Gio raw, or don't do like me and Gio and go raw. Where's protection, kids? As I open my eyes, I realize I'm falling asleep without realizing. But more importantly, did I hear the doorbell? I wonder who's gonna be at the door again. Yeah. No. So yes, it's not as long as usual, but it's still like, you're used to this anyway. You're used to this length of Danganronpa, but whatever. We're finally in chapter 5, but we still got some mysteries to uncover. Like, what the hell are you hiding, Kyoko? Anyways, that concludes the show, ladies, gentlemen, and they, thems. Till next time, peace out.